Sega sent me a code for Shinobi. This is the 1987 Sega arcade game, and it's been ported by the Sega Ages brand and the Sega Ages team. I know there was a Master System version of this. I know that this was also an unlockable game in a previous Genesis collection for the PS3 era. This was also available on the Virtual Console. But here it is, all bundled up nicely in the Sega Ages packaging for the Nintendo Switch, and I love it. This is a phenomenal game. It is definitely cut up like an arcade experience. You're going from level to level across this mission board, and the levels aren't that long, but you are inundated with all kinds of enemies that are coming out to get you with bazookas and grenades and handguns. Sometimes you'll have guys in wetsuits that pop up out of the water and hack you with a big sword. Sometimes you're fighting with big goons that look like they're from that city square sequence in Raiders of the Lost Ark. It doesn't make any sense, but it's super fun, and I'm really amazed and impressed by how a game like this that has been around for so damn long can still feel vital and fresh and fun and annoying as hell and aggravating and difficult in 2020. This game is so old, and it still looks good, and it still runs great. Very good job with the port, and of course you can stretch the screen, you can put it inside of kind of a fake arcade cabinet, you can add some scan lines to it. There's a whole bunch of different ways that you can manipulate the image, which is cool. There's also an Ages mode, which gives you a little bit more horsepower, puts Joe Masashi, the hero that you play, into a white outfit. They've also added a rewind function if you want to add that, so that if you're getting aggravated like I was, I was literally swearing at this game. I was very into it, and I was laughing at myself. I'm like, man, this game is so creaky and so old, but it plays so good, and it's still getting me all riled up, you know? And that's the sign of an incredible game. That's the sign of a timeless game that definitely deserves this re-release, and it definitely deserves this kind of Sega Ages treatment. It's a good fit on the Nintendo Switch. It looked great on the handheld screen as well as on the big screen. I chose to play with nothing sort of altered to the screen, and I kept one of the wallpapers with the Shinobi artwork on there for most of the time, and I was quite happy with the imagery. I also love the fact that they go into this kind of first-person mode where you're throwing shurikens at all kinds of ninjas that are crossing a line. It's like first-person ninja duck hunt kind of thing, where they're all jumping up and you got to get them before they get too close to you. I thought that was fantastic. I also like that you're fighting bosses like giant helicopters and you got to blow them up. There's a zaniness and an 80s-ness to this whole enterprise, which is adorable and also addictive, man. Like, they knew what they were doing even back then. Sega has had this, you know, arcadey thumb candy experience down forever, and Shinobi definitely stands the test of time. It's a great Sega Ages pickup. Definitely recommend it. I'm going to give Shinobi a 9 out of 10.